Right, so today we're having coffee somewhere slightly different. We're in the heart of Soho, and you know me, I'm always looking for coffee places which are phenomenal, which we can sort of promote on behalf of the independent coffee places. We're in a place called Cutter and Squidge. Now, if you saw our London Visited video from the end of June, our Q&A, Michelle, who's a regular watcher, said, where is the best place to go for Victoria sponge cake? Well, we did our research, found out that it's here, so guess what we've got? Now, just in case you're looking at that and thinking you're not getting the full slice, that's because someone's beaten me to it and they've given me their review already, okay? But you saw from the video at the beginning that you've actually got a full cake, which is good. But not only have we got that, we've got a black Americano as well as normal, which I'm really looking forward to getting into, and that looks amazing. Now, like normal, we're doing the independent coffee shops because we don't want you going to places like Starbucks and Cafe Nero, and there's loads of those around here, especially where we are in Soho, which is right close to Cambridge Circus, but it's on Brewer Street. It's one of those streets I don't go down often enough, actually. I quite often go down Old Compton and Wardale Street and the record shops, but it's probably one of my favourite areas of London, Soho, because it has just changed so different from the 1980s, and it's just a fantastic place to sort of potter along, have something to eat and drink. There's plenty of ice cream shops, there's plenty of other bits and pieces going on. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be a good one and a really good coffee. So what we're going to do is get you waiting for the cake, because if I have the cake beforehand, that's going to affect how that is. Also, the other thing to tell you for here as well, not only have you got coffees, drinks and other bits, you can have an afternoon tea here as well. So this could be one for bringing Joe to at some point if the coffee is good, okay? If not, I won't be showing my face in here again. I think that's fair enough to say. Right, okay, so let's go for the coffee. Actually, they've also got cocktails. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's go for it. Right, amazing. Oh, that is hot. So, burny fingers time. Right, let's go for a quick aroma. Oh my god, the aroma is very strong, and I would say that is a definite deep woody smell as far as the coffee is concerned, and it's a really, really nice one. So I'm going to go for that again. That is really, really nice. So aroma-wise, cool. I can still feel the aroma in my nose now. It's that good. I'm going to give that a 5 for aroma, because that really is a beautifully strong coffee. Now, for those of you who are playing the game from the observation, is it going to be, as you said, because remember we went to one recently where the crema was on top of it, so that film was on top of it, and you all thought it probably was going to be a 25, and actually it was only a 2, because it was only full. So, how are we going to go? At least we've beaten that, we're on 5 already. Now, the other thing is, I just want a highlight on the cake. Now, this cake, and the reason I'm doing this is because the coffee's too hot to drink at the moment, so how about that for time filling? It's called an Eat In Mess, which is the play on words, Eat In Mess, which has meringue, strawberries, cream and all the rest of it all mushed together, which is just an absolute favourite. This place does loads and loads of sponge cakes, and hopefully you saw the video of pigs at the beginning with just a selection of sponge cakes at the beginning, because the selection of sponge cakes here is great, and as an independent shop, I'm hoping that this is going to be doing the business. Right, should we go for the acidity? Let's do acidity and sweetness. And you can tell why I didn't do the sweetness. Someone's got a cream tea bar on the side of this. Looks insane. Oh. That has a very sharp acidity, which really does hit your tongue. And then, once it's hit your tongue, it goes smooth, which is quite a strange sensation. So it literally hits your tongue, goes pow, and then goes smooth. So I'm not sure what blend they're using, but that is an unusual coffee. An unusual, nice coffee. Thank goodness is all I can say on that one. Right, let's just do that again.
Of course. You can take everything, just leave it late. All the rest are yours. Just let me know how it goes.
That is a very acidic coffee. There's no doubt about it. But then it goes smooth, so that is really nice. It's a very strange one. The reason I'm not going to give it full marks is because you've got that real bitter taste to start with, which is incredible, and it really, really hits before it goes smooth. So I'm going to go for a 4 for that, for the acidity. Sweetness? Yeah. Sweetness there, and it's just nice, just right. Sweetness, that's going to get a 4 as well, because it's just sitting there, and it's just sitting pretty good on that one, so that's a 4. So you can get a 5, 4 and 4, so far we're on 18. And my cameraman Jaden is more than impressed because I've done it without a piece of paper. Now, also, let's just give you an idea of the menu here. So you've got iced drinks, you've got coffee speciality drinks, and you've got all sorts of bits here. But all I would say is, and we can't film it because the poor people sitting on the table next to us, the afternoon tea looks absolutely incredible. So you'll have to find out how much that is. But you can just come in here, have drinks, or you can book an afternoon tea. And actually, these guys came in and just booked their afternoon tea, so you don't even need to worry about that. So we may be coming back here again. You never know. Right, we're going to let the coffee cool down, and then when we've done that, we're going to give it the body and the finish, give it over the score, and then we're going for this little beauty. Right, it's gone cool enough, so I can now drink it. And whilst we've been doing that, we've been doing a little bit of research. So if you want the afternoon tea, you can book it 12 months in advance, and it's £37.50 per person. Now, considering if you go to Fortnum and Mason, Harrods, etc., the cheapest one they do is £75 per person. And I tell you, it looks amazing. So just a thought, right? I think I might be coming back. Right, okay, now let's go for the body. So how's it doing? Is it, oh yeah, that's clinging quite nicely to the side of the cup on that one. That's definitely going to get full. That's clinging. And also it's clinging, if you notice, there's no sort of crema on top of it. That's all sort of dissipated. But actually, the body is looking good. So we're looking good on that one. So that gives us a 4 on that, which gives us 17. We're looking on for a good coffee. And the finish, right. So that really striking bit where the acidity hits your tongue, actually, after a couple of sips, it's gone. And actually, that is a beautiful cup of coffee. And as far as the finish is concerned, would I have another one? Do you know what? If I had the time, I'd go and order another one. I'm going to give that 5. So as far as the coffee is concerned, that gives us a grand total of 22 out of 25, which makes it in the amazing coffees in London, which I'm really pleased about. Now, that's the coffee. What about the cake? Coffee is just, that is great. Now, so Jaden had this, got a sweet tooth, but not an overly sweet tooth. Cake fan, but not of sort of jams and other bits and pieces. Gave it an 8 out of 10 and said that the sponge was extremely light. Oh my God. That is ridiculous. Now, back to the reason we're here, which is Michelle and her question, where do you get the best sponge cake in London? It's here. This is incredible. That is good. And a bit of meringue on top. So, cut out and squidge. That was sublime. Amazing. Wonderful coffee. Wonderful cake. Can't recommend it highly enough. So Michelle, in answer to your question, definitely here. Cut and Squidge, Brewer Street, in Soho. Get yourself down here. Cakes are amazing. I think we might be coming back. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Any other places you want me to come and film, any other questions you've got, let us know. I'm going to leave you with another coffee shop that we've discovered over in Soho, but this one is just off Carnaby Street, so that's in the top right hand corner. Until we catch you the next time, thanks for watching, bye.